In this video, we're going to discuss a brief overview of the electrical system and the primary direct current power sources. So first, we have our left and right starter generators. The starter generators located in each engine are controlled by the generator reset switches on the overhead panel. In normal operation, each switch is going to be selected into normal. When the switch is selected to off, the respective generator will be cut offline, not providing any power to the system. However, one generator is capable of powering the entire electrical system. To re-engage the generator, you're going to select Reset and then back to normal. You can monitor the generator output via the voltmeter and ammeters. Normally you should see each generator producing 28 volts, and you want to check that both amps on either side are within limits. On the ground, each generator should produce no more than 280 amps. In the air, both should produce no more than 280, unless you have single generator operations, in which case, in the air, up to 32,500 feet, one single generator is allowed up to 400 amps. Above 32,500 feet, to flight level 410, the limit is now 280 amps. Also in the T1, we have a 24 volt, 40 amp hour lead acid battery. It's used for secondary power for ground ops. In the event we don't have a ground power unit, we use it for engine start. And it's also there for any emergency requirements. It's controlled by the main battery switch on the overhead panel. Normal functions, the switch is going to be an on, in which case the battery relay and the tie-in relay are connected. When selected to off, the battery is now disconnected from the system. If your generators are running, you should still have all normal power and you should not lose any systems. When you select to emergency, the battery relay and the tie-in relay disconnect, and the emergency bus is now powered directly by the battery. During your ground ops, when you turn the battery switch on in your before exterior inspection checklist, you want to monitor the volts and make sure that you have at least 22 volts for engine start. You should range 22 to 24 volts, and that should be normal. Any less than 22 volts, do not accept the aircraft and return back to maintenance. Notice also that there are no amps showing on either left or right side with the generators off. During your ground ops, if you have the use of a ground power unit, you can connect it via the receptacle behind the aft fuselage compartment. Once you get to that step in the checklist, you're going to have maintenance connect the ground power unit, and you should see a jump from 22 to 24 volts to 28 volts. Again, make sure the battery is showing at least 22 volts before connecting power. If not, if it's showing less than 22 volts and you connect a ground power unit, this will significantly reduce the battery life.